Greetings everyone, I am Sister Colette, your sister by nature, and I'm in the process of assembling my brand new canner, the Denali pressure canner, also known as the tanker, all right? And so I thought I would bring you all along and be transparent at the same time. So I've already removed the tanker from the box, and I got a couple lids as well that came with the canner. We've got regular size and wide mouth size canning lids. So excited, cannot wait to put these to use. But we're gonna put those to the side. So what I've done already is I have washed the lid, all right? So we wanna make sure brand new canners that we give them a good wash with some soapy warm water to remove any manufacturing dust, particles, and things like that that could be lingering. So that has been done already. I've already washed and dried it. And so basically I need to just assemble the dial gauge onto the lid, and kind of that seems that's all that needs to be done. It seems fairly easy. So let's get to it. So let's go through the book together at the setup guidelines. And this book is awesome, very easy to follow along with. So on page 6 we have the setup guidelines. All right, and so I'll just go ahead and read through this and bring you all along. Before you begin your pressure canning journey, I love to say that, pressure canning journey or canning journey, please review the following guidelines before your first use. All right, number 1, read all parts of this instruction manual and safety information in full. I've done that already. Clean the cover, sealing ring, and any parts that may have oils or any manufacturing residue from production. I've done that. Use water and soap to clean. All right, so here we go. Attach the pressure gauge to your pressure canner cover. If the metal nut and washer are on, please remove them from the threaded end. So as you can see, this is the dial gauge, and yes, the pieces are already on there, so I'm gonna have to take those off. So I'm just gonna gently screw them off. Okay, so we have the washer and we have the nut, okay? All right, so what are we saying here next? Turn the canner cover over, and re-screw the metal nut and washer and any other parts back on the way they first arrived. So basically, they're showing you how to just assemble this in the photo there. Pretty simple. So they want you to turn it over, of course. So I'm gonna flip it over, and hopefully you'll all be able to see this well. Well, first I'm gonna line my dial gauge up like so. Just gonna pop it in. All right, so I popped it in there, okay? And then I'm gonna flip it back over. And I'm going to put on the washer first, and then I'm gonna put on the nut. And I'm just gonna start to tighten it up. And of course you all are not getting the best view, but I think you all get it. We're all pretty intelligent around here. So I'm just gonna have to use my right hand and I can twist it on properly. All right, just give me a moment. Let's get the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey thing going on here. All right, so I'm trying to get it just right. Okay, got it just right now. Boom. All right, so I'm just gonna be, as you can see, I'm twisting it. Now it also came with this tool that I can use to get it extra, tighten it right where it needs to be. Because it needs to be tighter than the strength of my fingers were able to do. So there we go. See how I'm doing that? Nice and tight. Awesome. Voila! That was super easy. And we're on. And so that's really it when it comes to putting your dial gauge on. Other than that, let's see, what did they say? Please use caution when attaching your pressure gauge. The dial must not be submerged, covered, or come in contact with excess liquid. Please do not freeze the dial. Now, who would ever do a thing like that? All right. So that was it as far as assembling the dial gauge. All right, from there, I'm just going to be washing out my canner. I haven't done that yet. It also came with a wrap Okay, so I'll make sure that I wash that, remove any manufacturing dust and particles that could be lingering. And then from there, we're going to get into a practice run of this Denali canner. I'm very excited about using this because it's a little different than what I've used in the past. I've been typically using the Presto canner, which has a valve on it, a vent pipe, should I say, just like this one here. And you typically have to exhaust it for 10 minutes. This one here is telling me that I don't have to do that. So I'm excited to see how that goes. It has a regulator with little holes in it that actually, vents as you're bringing up your pressure at the same time. So I can't wait to see how this works. This might be a whole game changer. And I'm really excited about learning how to use this pressure canner for a number of reasons. One of them is, I'm not sure if you know, but I do canning classes, pressure canning classes, water bath classes, and I want to be familiar with all the different styles of canners that are out there. All right, and so because I need to, if I'm going to be teaching people, they may have any style of canner, right? So I don't want to just assume that they have a Presto canner. So I want to be familiar with all pressure canners that are out there so that I can be the best asset to my students who take my canning courses, all right? So you all, thank you for tuning in, and make sure that you come find the next video where I'm actually putting this, we're gonna do a practice run, all right? We're gonna put this to use. So I cannot wait to see you in the next video. All right, so make sure that you are following, subscribing, all that good stuff. And remember, can while you can.